Yo, what's up everyone? Anime Mafia here with another video. I'm here with another part of Certain Misfortunate Soul, my Soul Rex Toaru crossover. Where I last left off was covering this side story was Touma fighting Deadlock in what seemed like a losing battle. Will Touma survive here? We find out now. Touma is now thinking about what he should do. How do I get out of this situation? I don't have Motoharu on me. And wait a minute, what district am I in? This is the Deedaville district? So I'm bound to find a weapon. Shokuhou, hold on. What is it, Kamijo? We're jumping. What? I can't fight them on my own. I need a weapon. You just said you would bring it onto them. Shokuhou, I have one right hand that can negate the supernatural, not super strength. Touma and Princess carrying Shokuhou blushes a bit. You're lighter than I expected. I expected you to be slightly heavier. Shokuhou had nothing to say in the situation. He then said, "Screw you, Deadlock. I'm out of here," Touma said as he flipped them off. He jumped off the roof. The Deadlock members were surprised by this action. Touma fell into some soft bags along with Shokuhou and ran. Touma ran as fast as he could with Shokuhou. As he was looking for a weapon, "Come on! There has to be someone! Anyone! Hello? I'm looking for a weapon," Touma said. "It's an emergency! A matter of life and death." You then see the young-looking girl with black hair and blue eyes. "I'm a weapon," the young girl said. Good. Seeing the guys in red suits chasing after him, he then says, "Look, I don't have time to explain, but partner up with me." What's your name, girl?" Touma asked. "It's Ruriko Satin." Touma Kamijo. Touma grabs Ruriko by the hand and then says, "Transform, now." As Shokuhou sees the Deadlock men, "Could you hurry up?" "Yeah." Satin transforms into a mechanicalized bat. And Touma then said, "Let's go, Soul Resonance!" Although I didn't know it at first, this was the first time I resonated with him. Touma Kamijo. "A bat?" Touma said. "What, do you have a problem with that?" Touma then said. "No, but Ruriko-san, it's just that it's a bit unexpected for a weapon form." "What's wrong, you damn clown? Why are you running? The same male voice from earlier spoke out of the suit. "Oh no, I'm not running anymore," Touma then said. "I'm gonna hit you with everything that we got." "Oh, you think a bat can take out the Queen Diver? Looks like somebody's gone clinically insane." The Queen Diver came to Touma with high speeds, and he then said, "Home run!" Touma hit the Deadlock member in the head with a bat. "Alright, that worked," Shokuhou said. The Deadlock member came crashing the other way. The other Deadlock members were surprised. "What? Impossible! Didn't I tell you, Shokuhou-chan? I'd save you." Touma said this with a grin on his face. "What's wrong, bastards? Thought you could beat me and my weapon here?" Touma said as he bashed a bat into another Queen Diver. "Now that I have the means to crush you guys, you're finished!" Touma was fighting the crap ton of Queen Divers. He was really doing it, Misaki said. He was really fighting them. Deadlock. What? But how? You're a level 0. So how are you taking us out? Touma was reacting to them, even though they were supposed to be faster than him. It was Satin in him, even though they had just met only a couple of minutes ago. They were fighting as if they had been Meister and Weapon for years. Satin was covering Touma's blind spots, and Touma was hitting the deadlocks and reacting to his precognition. He was doing this all while protecting the girl he had not known for long. He was charging to one of the Deadlock members using the Esper ability. Touma stuck out his right hand, negating the laser. One of the other Deadlock members had then come charging at Misaki. Touma threw the bat at the other Queen Diver. Yeah! While saving Misaki in the short end, he didn't worry about himself as the main priority. A Queen Diver came speeding at him. Satan then screamed out, "Missy! You gotta throw me at Touma! Because if I don't, there's a chance he could die." Satan transformed back to her human form. She grabbed Shokuhou by the collar and said, "Look, I don't know what you're so scared of that has you so shaken up, but if you don't snap out of it, Touma could die. You could die. I could die." Satan smacked Shokuhou and said, "So if you're gonna come back alive with us intact, get up off your ass and throw me already." Shokuhou took Satan's words to heart. Shokuhou took Satan's words to heart. "Satan-san, transform, now!" Shokuhou said with a determined look on her face. "I like that look in your eyes, Goldie." Shokuhou threw Satan at Touma. Shokuhou missed and Touma took the brunt of the blow. Touma was coughing up blood, but he was still standing. Everyone wondered how the hell he was still alive. Satan helped Touma stand up. "Thanks, Ruriko. Looks like you can thank me later, after we survive this. Meister-san." "Ruriko, transform!" Satan transformed into a bat. Touma coughing up blood, Satan then said, "Misaki, you just gonna stand there?" "No!" Satan then said, "So grit your teeth and use that ability of yours." Touma then said as he used Satan in his left hand. "Let's go! Soul Resonance!" Touma and Satan screamed out. Touma and Satan were fighting. Shokuhou had assisted using her remotes, twisting their bodies and having them take each other out or twisting their understanding. So they charged at Toma's direction and Touma hit them with a home run. Q consumed by madness. Had it been enough, those of Esper abilities attacked. Touma sped at him. They did everything they could to kill the misfortunate soul, Touma Kamijo. For some, Touma had to use his own body to defend Shokuhou when she was defenseless. Touma was then saying, "What's wrong? Is that it?" Touma hit another Queen Diver while bleeding. He hit one of them with his right hand. Touma ended it with one more hit. He was bleeding out. His right hand shattered. His ribs fractured. His right eye swollen. But his soul was as strong as ever. The rain was pouring on Touma, Shokuhou, and Satan. The rain is ever pouring to the starry night sky, and the black moon ever so laughing at the misfortunate soul's face. Touma was gritting his teeth. The look on his face did not leave him. What drove him? Shokuhou asked herself. Touma was fighting like a madman. Was it madness? The madness to save her? Is that why she saw ever so briefly 3 eyes on Toma's face that were not human? Time skipped at the end of the fight. Once the hell had ended, Shokuhou and Misaka were saved. Yes, but at what cost? The rain pouring on the familiar boy's body, his arms and legs had been convulsing in a disturbing way she had never seen before. Satan was crying, as she had never seen anyone this beaten up before. "Touma, get up! Damn it! Please, get up! Stand back! Damn it! He's gone into shock!" The EMT's tense voice had suggested. This was a shocking sight even to those who were used to seeing those scenes of bloodshed. The sharp fragments of a rupture fused him, tore through his stomach. "You have to do something about that." At least, then a person with glasses, white hair with a cigarette in his mouth. "Let me take care of him," Rui could have said. "Stein-sensei, what are you doing here?" "You have to. You have to save him, please. Save Touma." "Relax, Ruriko. Misaki. I can save him. Just get him in a stretcher. The EMT had brought Touma into a stretcher. You must get him to my clinic. Immediately. Stein had done a procedure on Touma. The blood loss Touma had suffered had left him in a comatose state. The procedure Stein had done left him with a scar around his stomach and stitches similar to him. Touma in his mind was floating somewhere. Was this his soul? Was he dead? His subconscious? Touma would never know. Touma was thinking, where am I? Touma was floating in a black space. He was seeing a lot of things that had happened to him. The floating had stopped. Touma opened his eyes. He heard something growling at him. What's that? Touma walked to the sound, and to his shock, he saw 16 souls. Looked at the souls, and then the growling grew louder and louder till the souls transformed into... Touma woke up, panting. What the hell was that? Touma then looked around him and saw a sleeping Shokuhou and Satan. How long had he been out for, he wondered. That dream. I had 16 souls? This is... Touma recognized the place he was in. This is Sign Sensei's clinic. Touma tried to move around a bit, but his stomach was hurting him when he moved. Ow. Right. I forgot I pushed myself a bit too hard. A dream. I had 16 souls in me, and they transformed into... Touma muttered for only himself to hear. Dragons? Touma looked to the sky. It was nighttime. Touma decided not to strain himself anymore, decides to sleep. It was 10 a.m. Stein was conversing with Touma about his condition. Stein thought to himself, okay, sending Deadlock was a part of my experiment, but Touma getting this badly hurt I didn't call for this. To see if Touma would be affected by the madness. Anyhow, Touma, you should thank Death you didn't die. If I wasn't in the area, who knows what could have happened, Stein said as he took a puff of his cigarette. Yeah, thanks, Stein. So, what happened to me? You were in a coma for a couple of days. Oh, that's great. I was in the area after I had heard an ambulance and I sensed your soul. It was nearby. Touma then said, after I blacked out, you saved me, didn't you, Stein-sensei? Arigato. Quick question. You didn't do anything to me, did you? My body is normal, right? I'm a doctor. Besides, why would I dissect someone so bloody, right? If I did dissect you, you'd think I'd have done it already. Right. You had visitors. I'll let them in. Marie, could you let our visitors in now? Stein had said. Touma then saw Shokuhou and Ruiko. Touma, Shokuhou had said. Hugging, are you okay? Are you okay? Touma winced in pain for a little bit. Ow! You're hugging me a bit too hard, golden girl. He pushed Shokuhou off of him. Slightly. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. If I wish this couldn't have happened. It's all my fault. Touma then said, Touma, chop. Ow! Chopping Shokuhou in the head. What was that for? Why don't I see a smile on your face? You should be happy, you know. You came out here alive. Any more, if I pushed myself, I probably would have died. No thanks to my stupidity, of course. You're an idiot, you know that? Satan had said. Yeah, I really am one of the biggest idiots. You should be happy. What am I gonna do with you? Touma said. Misaki's crying face turned into a smile. You don't need to feel sorry for yourself. Or say this is your fault. Why did you protect me? Didn't I tell you, idiot? Touma chopped her lightly in the head. You're my friend, and you're precious to me. Besides, I wouldn't need a reason to save anyone. Touma smiled at her. Touma then turned to Satan, who was sitting. None of it was your fault either. Satan then said, Maybe if I was a bit more stronger, then you would have... You're already strong enough, he patted Ruriko. Besides, you're a weapon and I'm a meister. It's our job to look after each other. Stein had given Touma the okay to leave, from Ruriko and Shokuhou. Stein, after giving Touma the okay to leave, don't do any physical intense activity. By the way, here, what's this? They're pills. It's to increase your blood flow. It modernizes your blood flow, so I don't need you dying on me now. You did lose a lot of blood, so it's to regulate your blood pressure for a bit. How long will I have to take these? Give or take a year. Of course, your blood flow will go back to normal regulation after just a couple of months taking these pills. Give or take, you'll be back to normal. Your blood flow will be back to normal in a year. No matter. I still have another plan to see what Imagine Breaker truly is. What is it? What does it have to do with Alistair's plan? The ability to negate science, magic, and weapons? Stein said with a sheepish grin on his face. What is beyond Touma's right hand? When I was in the area, I sensed for a brief moment. More than one soul was inside Touma. I wonder why. Oh, Omoshiroi, Stein had said. Touma Kamijo, you're about to be my new test subject. I wonder how much fun it will be dissecting you. What is Stein's plan and endgame? Is he a friend? Is he a foe? Who is Alistair? All will be revealed in due time. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this part of A Certain Misfortunate Soul. I really, really worked hard on this part, and this is all just a foreshadowing part overall. Even though it's a side story, this was one of my favorite side stories in Tawaru. But, yes. Overall, please leave a like and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe. Please, I need the subscribers. And without further ado, this is Anime Mafia signing out now. Goodbye.